at the worst possible time, as usual. It's always when it happens. So now I'm going to reconnect. Happy days. Well, at least I managed to pop that guy just before it dropped. So I've got that going for me at least. Yeah, every now and then my net decides it's going to have a bit of a hiccup, and it's just enough of a hiccup that if I'm streaming, it knocks out the stream and disconnects me from whatever server I'm on. But if I'm not streaming, I don't even notice it. It's really irritating, and it seems to be that DCS is especially vulnerable to it. Like, certain games won't care. DCS will always disconnect me if that happens. Armor will sometimes disconnect me if it happens, and things like Postscriptum Squad, I don't even notice my net's dropped until I get the Stream Live notification on my phone. And now SRS has crashed, because it wouldn't be a DCS stream without every possible thing breaking. Right. You know, I'm not really feeling the SU-27 anymore this evening. I think I'll switch back to this. Fucking joys of Australian internet. And this is good compared to what I've had to put up with, like, for the last fucking 10 years. This is really good compared to what I usually have to put up with. Okay. There we are. Now, disclaimer, if I can't even fly the SU-27 properly tonight, I'm probably going to be an even bigger shit show in this thing. I reckon it was because I tried to play World of Tanks earlier. That was probably what did it. It's just broke me for the rest of the day. Let's see. Might go with... Where's it there? Go with the East German one again. Ooh. Take a while for the skin to load in. Because DCS is really sluggish today. Really sluggish. It's a stealth MiG-21C. Can't see it. Oh, there you go. Now you can see it.
Командир, оружие подвешено.
Let's try and get this centered again. Close enough. Okay. Bit of back trim, and I think that should be just about it. Put my dangerous altitude warning buzzer on, and we should be good. Skimmy traffic, Circus 14, taxis, runway 12 for a west departure. That's for me. Well, we have a gun sight today, which is nice, and probably means the gyro instruments will work. Speaking of which, better align my course. Yeah, I had a little bit of a whoopsie with that yesterday. Must have blown a fuse somewhere. Try not to rip across the taxiway here, but my track IR is slightly off. Keep fidgeting around in my chair, and every time I do it throws out the position of it. Like, I want to set the track IR camera further back so it's less affected by me fidgeting, and so I actually need to deliberately move to shift it, but I don't really have the space at the moment. It's just sitting on top of my monitor, and I can't really put it against the wall because that's only another couple of inches worth of space, and it won't stick to the wall anyway. Okay, we are loaded up. Flaps are set. Trim set. Everything should be good. Skimmy traffic, Circus 14, lining up and rolling at runway 12 for west departure. Skimmy. Looks like everyone's flying off the carrier today, which is nice. It means less shit to deal with here at the airfield. Right, get my nose wheel brakes set. Everything here is good, so let's get out of here. Whoa, big side slip. Skimmy traffic, Circus 14 clear, all runways departing west. Gotta work on coordinating my turns in this a little bit better. So we've got an F5, 256, off the nose. I'm gonna get the radar on. I don't think it's actually warmed up yet though. Or I'd be seeing ground clutter right now. Okay, outer burner. Trim the aircraft. Okay, where's neutral? There's neutral. .275 for 31 miles. Well, by the time we get within range of him, the radar should hopefully be warmed up. Just going to actually go ahead and hit the self-test. Yep. Still not quite on. So back into standby for a minute. And we'll just point ourselves in the general direction of this guy and switch frequencies. Before I forget.
Request bogey dope.
100. Focus. Bra 298 420 at 1,500.
Still no radar. God damn it.
Fort 11.
That's probably him locking me off my nose somewhere.
435 at 20.
But with no radar, I don't know where exactly off my nose, so I can't point myself at him. Which is going to be a bit of an issue. Mind you, it could have also been a body spike from an 18.
Request bogey dope. Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
Hello, yes, can I have radar, please? There we go. There we are. And put the weather filter on.
Focus. Bra 284 470
330
knots.
for 11. And this into full low altitude mode. Still getting a lot of reflections off the water, but there's not much I can do about it. This guy's on the deck down there. It's friendly as well.
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
Uzi 11. Focus. Bra 12143 at 1,000. Flanking.
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
I think I just saw a speck for like half a second there.
100. Focus. Bra 06447.
That might have been the friendly.
At 1,000. Cold.
Can't see him on the radar anyway.
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
100. Focus. Bra 09247 at 1,000. Cold.
There he is!
Focus Uzi 11. Request bogey dope.
Off my nose somewhere.
Uzi 11. Focus. Bra 286 460 at 4,500 knots.
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
100. Focus. Bra 290
Is he still up?
470 at 3,000 knots. Fort 11. Focus.
AWACS doesn't see him.
2-1. Request bogey dope.
24,000 knots. Fort 11. Focus. Bra 249
He's not on my
450
tail.
at 35,000 knots.
114 for 5.3.
Fort 11. Focus. Bra 275 445
5
at
miles.
25,000. Flanking. Fort
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
Flank. 100. Focus. Bra 283 480 at
Focus Uzi
28,000.
11.
Flanking.
Request bogey dope.
AWACS is going to be absolutely useless here. Where is
Uzi
this guy?
11. Focus. Bra 271 480 at 19,000 knots.
083 4.6.
100. Focus. Bra 284 480 at 18,000.
Got him off the nose. Come on. Oh, don't lose him. There we are.
Bra 069
Oh, I see him.
43 at 4,500 knots. 100. Focus. Bra.
Oh, Jesus!
147 Fort 100.
He just about head on me.
20,000 knots.
That was terrifying. And the game chose that exact moment to freeze as well.
Bra.
Oh, and he splashed, of
Fort
course.
130 at 20,000 knots.
Got a little bit aggressive with the plane there. Okay, 287 for 68.
Focus. Pop-up group 34341 at 1,500. Cold.
Get rid of belly tank since it's empty now. Well, it's truly empty.
Focus. Bra 291 470 at 4,500. Cold. 100. Focus. Bra 284 480 at 5,000. Cold. 100. Focus. Bra 291 140 at 20,000 knots.
Why is the aircraft not staying in recovery?
Bra 292 450 at 9,000. Cold. 100. Focus. Bra 141 120 at 10,000 knots.
Oh, there we go.
100. Focus. Bra
There we go, I think it's sorted itself out now.
At 30,000 flanking.
So you've got another MiG-21, 50 miles off the nose, with an F5 right next to him, and then another pair further back. So I'm going to be heading into a bit of a cluster fuck here. And I will probably die horribly, but at least it should be entertaining.
100. Focus. Bra 291 445 at 5,000 knots.
Gun is definitely cocked and ready to go.
100. Focus.
The radar missile selected.
190 at 18,000 knots.
Interesting. One of the MiG-21's just vanished.
Pop-up group.
There might be somebody up there engaging them already. There probably is, actually. Oh, no, maybe not.
100. Focus.
Ah, no, there is.
445
And the ships are firing at them too.
13,000 knots. 100. Focus. Bra 284 440 at 21,000 knots. 100. Focus. Bra 282 450 at 20,000 knots.
29 miles, we're getting closer. I will be switching the radar on at about 20.
Request bogey dope.
100. Focus.
There we go.
Bra 289, 419 at 6,000 knots.
Friendly off the nose. And enemy right up there with him. Okay, that's enemy now that just popped up. Friendly. I'm gonna have to really watch which one I lock up here.
Focus. Bra 287,
Enemy.
430 at 24,000 gold.
Okay.
100. Focus. Bra
Circus
289,
14 Fox.
445 at 17,000 knots. 100. Focus. Bra 291, 45
Splash.
at 6,000 knots.
I think. Did we get him? No, we didn't. What?
100. Focus. Bra 30.
Range gated.
441
That got him though.
5,000 knots.
The missiles must have either proximity detonated just past him, or I was a bit far out when I fired them, but I thought I was within range. I was within the range gates on the display, so I should have had him. Let's see. 1 kg gyro, put it into guns. And we got one 287 for 29. Getting pinged from absolutely everywhere. Oh, these are MiG-23s. This might not go so well for me. They have BVR. And I have no missiles. I just used them. Maybe I should have fired those singly. So watch for trails. Still 25 miles out. They're going to be above me, quite a ways above me. Still got some fuel.
1-1. Request bogey dope.
Uzi 1-1. Focus. Bra 336, 419 at 14,000 flanking.
We've got no fancy incoming missile warning here. I'm just going to have to either see the thing or guess.
100. Focus. Bra 282, 411 at 11,000 knots.
There's a trail. Okay, I think we... No, we didn't. Ah! See, I'm no good at judging whether I've evaded them or not. I was absolutely positive that missile was past me. Absolutely convinced. Oh well, we'll give that another go.
Перезарядка по плану. Принял. Командир, оружие подвешено.
Security traffic circus 14 taxis runway 12 for a normal departure. Security. Changed my mind, I'm not going north anymore. I don't want anything to do with that guy, so I'm gonna head south. Security traffic, circus 14, lining up and rolling runway 12. Radar still hasn't warmed up yet, and we got fighters right off the nose. There's one conning up there, and then one lower down who should be pretty much straight off my nose. So I will see if I can get tone with the R60s on this guy, maybe. So this is the high guy, there should be one low as well. And come out of burner while I'm at it. Neutral out my trim. Just cycle the radar, see if it's going to come on. Nope, still nothing. Okay, 120, 16 miles is going to be below me on my, well actually pretty much straight off the nose below me.
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
Uzi 1-1. Focus. Bra 271. 414 at 6,000 knots.
There he is. Oh my My tracker is really giving me the shits today. Or is he?
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
Straight up into the sun.
100. Focus. Bra 28043 at 2,500. Cold.
Still no radar.
Focus Uzi 1-1. Request bogey dope.
Uzi 1-1. Focus. Bra 271 414 at 8.
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
So, I'm normally pretty blind in this thing as it is, but with no radar, I'm absolutely blind. I have no idea where they are. Unless I close within easy visual range, which is not very far for me, I'm not going to know. I'll be able to see them at all.
Focus Uzi 1-1. Request bogey dope.
Uzi 1-1. Focus. Bra 270 413 at 18,000 knots.
Off me at 7.3 miles.
100. Focus. Bra 088 for 140 at 25,000 knots.
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
100. Focus. Bra 031 419 at 17,000. Cold.
Focus Uzi 1-1. Request bogey dope.
Uzi 1-1. Focus. Bra 257 417 at 18,000. Flanking.
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
100. Focus. Bra 308 421 at 18,000 knots. 100. Focus. Bra 054 4100 at 35,000.
Still no radar.
Flanking.
It's really taking a long time to warm up today.
Focus. Bra 081 490 at.
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
100. Focus. Bra 310 414 at 17,000 knots.
So it should be slightly above me off my nose.
Focus Uzi 1-1. Request bogey dope.
Uzi 1-1. Focus. Bra 32044 at 35,000. Flanking.
Narrowly evaded that one, but now I see him. And of course he's going to duck into a cloud. Might be able to get the nose on him though for a shot with the R60s. Failing that, I have to wait until I'm out the other side of this. There he is. Come on. Come on. Where's he gone? Shit, he's in the clouds again. God damn. Oh, he's behind me. Well, there's another one behind me.
100. Focus. Bra 09941 at 6,000. Flanking.
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
100. Focus. Bra 20343 at 13,000. Flanking.
There he is. I see him. Looks like he's going to go for a head-on pass.
100. Focus. Bra 307 for 200 at 22,000.
Under me.
100. Focus. Bra 345 for 70 at 30,000 knots.
Still got him, still got him, still got him. Come on.
100. Focus. Bra 307 for 200 at 12,000 knots.
Toast! Maybe.
100.
Shit,
Focus.
maybe not.
Bra 08040 at 13,000 cold.
Did I get him? Might have killed this pilot, maybe? Looks like he's going down, but it's hard to tell. Yeah, he's going down. Splat.
Focus. Bra 090 for 120 at 11,000 knots.
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
100. Focus. Bra 339 for 60 at 30,000 knots.
Sure, it's locking me. My good buddy Spike.
Focus Uzi 1-1. Request bogey dope.
Uzi 1-1. Focus. Bra 321 for 45 at 30,000 knots.
Still no radar. Fuck. What the fuck? Alright, we'll switch it off and then back on again and see if that helps. No. Faulty radar. Exactly what we need.
120 at 27,000 flanking. 100. Focus. Bra 335 for 45 at 30,000 knots. 100. Focus. Bra 006 for 110 at 22,000 flanking. 100. Focus. Bra 332 for 45 at 30,000 knots.
Should really land. I'm getting too low on fuel to intercept anything else.
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
100. Focus. Bra 328 for 35 at 13,000 flanking.
They're pretty close, but without a working radar.
100. Focus. Bra 325 for 35 at 19,000 flanking.
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
100. Focus. Bra 321 for 25.
And since my radar's not working, my R3s may as well be just dead weight. I mean, they basically are anyway, they're not very good missiles, but I'll hold on to them just in case the radar does start working, but otherwise, they will be going bye-bye. If I end up in a guns fight, I'll just jettison them. But it looks like there might be a friendly going over to deal with these guys. So, yeah, he's got spam rams going out already. Might divert west to Sochi and land there. Oh shit, he's right on me.
Focus 100. Request bogey dope. Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
100. Focus. Bra 05241 at
Lost him.
11,000 knots.
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
100. Focus. Bra 013.
Focus Uzi
49.
11. Request bogey dope.
See on my tail? He faked me out really good there. Like, I had him until he crossed the tree line and then I couldn't see him at all. 249.
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
South. It's gonna behave itself? Yes it is! Oh, thank God. We finally have a radar.
Flanking.
Focus Uzi 1.
Am I the
Request bogey dope.
Aussie guy that does the charity thing? No, I don't know what charity thing you're talking about, to be honest.
020-470 at 35,000 knots.
Also, actually Canadian, although I don't have the accent anymore. I've lived here for too long. But usually other foreigners can pick me up on it, but Australians don't seem to notice.
Focus 100. Request
I
bogey
think
dope.
that MiG-21 killed himself, flew into a mountain.
100. Focus.
Which is good, because I don't have the fuel for a dogfight.
470 at 35,000 knots.
That should be Sochi down there. Where am I? Should be right on top of it. Oh no, that's not Sochi. That's Kadada.
Bra 304 for 110 at 35,000 knots.
So I guess I will be landing at Kadada. I don't know what number those runways are. 15. Kadada traffic, circus 14, 5 miles from the aerodrome, going straight in at runway 15, Kadada. So we're gonna really hurriedly try and trim this thing out and drop the flaps in gear. Something's locking me, it's probably a Hornet, because you know, their IFF is fucked and they just body spike everything on the server. Okay, gear. I'll go straight to landing flaps, since I'm quite high still. Why on earth was my parking brake out? It shouldn't be. Must have accidentally clicked it while I was trying to hit something else. Get out of traffic, circus 14, final, runway 15. Get out of... There's a guy on the runway, but he's just starting his takeoff roll, it looks like, so he should hopefully be out of my way. Yeah, he's rolling. It's not going very fast, but he should be going fast enough that I can get in there. Oop. Coming in a bit slow, so I'll put some power on. And raise the nose a little just to flare out. Okay, air brake back out. It's going to be a long landing, so I'm probably going to need my chute here. Well, it could have gone better, but it also could have gone a hell of a lot worse. If I'd needed to there, I could have just gone around. I've got plenty of fuel left, so... Didn't necessarily need to put it down right then and there. No reason to hurry, but it looked like he was going to clear the runway in time, so... I just decided to follow it through, and sure enough, he was out of the way. Whoever he is, he obviously isn't on SRS though, or he's on the wrong frequency, along with about half the server. Okay, so I'll give you the pro tip to how to land the MiG-21. You could follow the tutorial exactly and use the nav instruments and fly a proper circuit and do all of that shit. But if you're like me and you mostly just want to put the thing on the ground in a hurry so you can rearm and get back up there, the way you do it is you just basically fly the aircraft until you're about 5 to 10 miles out from the aerodrome. You can either come in straight in or do like a really shoddy attempt at a circuit, it doesn't matter. I usually come in and join on base. But what you do is pop your air brake to get yourself down to about 600 kilometers an hour. At that speed, you are safe to deploy the gear and flaps. So I usually put out the first stage of flaps and then wait until I'm a bit closer for the gear and the landing flaps. If I'm coming in flat or low, I don't use the landing flaps. Don't use landing flaps for a flat approach. In fact, if you come in flat enough, you shouldn't even need to use the flaps at all, although it'll be a very, very fast landing in this. So, ideally, you want to be holding about 380 to 450 kilometers an hour on the approach on final. So, whatever you do, at no point do you want your airspeed to get below about 350. And you could see right as I came towards the end of the runway there, I was starting to get a bit cagey because my airspeed dropped while I was not paying attention. So you want to keep it around 350 minimum, but ideally around 380, 400. And just trim it out to fly itself in. It should hold pretty steady. Use the throttle to control your distance. It's the same as basically any conventional aircraft. Your stick controls your airspeed, and your throttle controls your distance when you're on landing approach. So you come in about 380-ish. If you're going too fast, once you get towards the piano keys, I usually just pop the air brakes for like a second or two to slow me down. You don't want to get too slow until you're basically on the runway anyway. And you want to touch down somewhere around 300, so between like 280 to 320, 340. Above about 340 or 350, you're going to risk bursting your tires. So you don't want to come in too hot, but you don't want to come in too slow. It's all about getting the right speed, basically. Everything else is secondary to getting your right landing speed. And then, you know, if you need to, you can pop the air brakes just to encourage the aircraft to settle onto the runway if it's floating a bit. Like there I did, because I was starting to float, and this isn't a very long runway. I'm probably making it sound a lot harder than it is, to be honest. That's not what I wanted to press. What am I doing? That's what I wanted to press. But yeah, once you get the hang of it, it's not actually that hard. If you're heavy, you want to drop whatever is making you heavy. Like, you don't want to be making a heavy landing in this thing. If you're carrying bags, drop them. If you're carrying missiles, get rid of them, or just circle around until you burn off the fuel. So probably I would recommend not trying to land with a combat load above about 1,000 kilos of fuel. If you're carrying a lot of bombs and rockets and heavy shit, like really heavy shit, I wouldn't even come in above about 550. So wait until your fuel warning light comes on, because that should give you enough to land and maybe have 1 or 2 go-rounds if you need them. But you don't want to be coming down with a heavy fuel load and weapons. It's not going to go very well. Speaking of things not going very well, looks like somebody's had an accident over there. Couple bombers coming in, which are prime targets for this thing, as long as no one beats me there. Yeah, takeoff's the same deal. You don't want to still have your wheels on the ground above about 340-ish kilometers an hour. So if your wheels are still on the ground, then haul back on the stick. When you hit about 200 kilometers an hour, you want to be holding the stick 2/3 of the way back or so, and you want to have some trim on too. So I usually pull back to about there, and then once I hit 300, I'll pull it. If I need to pull it further back, I will, but you don't want to stall, so you want to have the aircraft off the ground about 320-ish is usually where it comes off for me. And you do want to be using takeoff flaps for that. Okay, we are fully refueled and rearmed, so it is time to head back out. Just reset my track IR, because it's a little off. Get out of traffic, Circus 14 taxis runway... Wait one? Should have checked them before I put in the radio call. Circus 14 taxis runway 33 at Godauta for a departure to the north. My radio calls are so fucking shoddy now. I keep forgetting to actually check the runway numbers before I start putting the call in, which is a really bad habit to get into. I should be checking this shit while I'm on the way to the airport, and I should probably be taking notes, but... Baby steps. I'll work on, you know, actually being able to competently fly the aircraft first before I worry too much about comms. No one else is using SRS anyway. As usual on this server, when they do get on SRS, it's usually the same guys that just like to meme around, so... Okay, flap set to takeoff. Trim set. Out of traffic, Circus 14. Lining up and rolling runway 33 for departure. Get out. Put her into burner. Okay, I'm watching the airspeed indicator right now. My eyes aren't on the nose at all. Oh, Jesus! Fuck me, and that's why you use SRS. I just burst a tire because I was fucking... Oh, Jesus. Alright, well I'm gonna come out of burner. Sorry, give me a minute. Pull my gear. Recover from the heart attack that guy just gave me. Pull my flaps. Fuck. I need to get some speed up, the aircraft's sinking. Am I still in one piece? Did he take my tail fin off? I think I'm good. Pretty sure I just left a streak of green paint across the top of, or across the belly of his fucking warthog. Right, okay. Radar on, since those bombers are pretty close. The picture on my gun sight is a poster. It says Soviet means quality. It's like a propaganda poster from the space race. I've got a larger version of that on the wall behind me at the moment. That is about the third near miss I've had on this server in 2 or 3 days. Like, the SRS is there for people to use, the chat is there for people to use. You can see he didn't put anything in chat either. And he would have been able to probably see me taxiing and then lining up. God knows what he was playing at. Okay, these bombers are quite high up, so I'm going to go back into burner and start climbing. And make a relatively gentle turn in towards them. I think that would actually be them, that pair of cons there. I'm tempted to go buzz him, just to give him a good scare like he gave me. Maybe on the way back down. Okay, first bomber's just come up on radar. Still too far to lock, but we can see him at least. But it looks like either he might have been splashed or he's going defensive. He's probably being engaged by somebody. Oh, yep. Con over there is probably a friendly. Got him locked. Get in nice and close for the R3 because it is a piece of shit and it needs all the help it can get. So back into burner. It's kind of notched to us at the moment, so the other bomber might be a better target. Yep, the other guy is definitely the better target here, although he's got a friendly all over him, so maybe not. And my radar's probably going to want to lock that friendly. No, I'm not going to deal with that. It's too close. I'll probably hit the friendly if I fire there, so... Round we go for the other guy. It is definitely not Putin, because when that poster was made, Putin would have been probably about 15. It is a factory worker woman. Oh, I'm still in burner as well, so I better punch off that belly tank. It'll be empty now. And get off the ATC frequency. See, I forget stuff when I get rattled like that.
At 11,000, cool.
Just punch out a pair of flares so that guy knows I'm friendly and knows I'm in on this guy.
333, 450 at 23,000 knots.
And you can see what I mean about the R3R being a piece of shit. My hitters have got this guy locked, and my radar missiles are still outside their range by the looks of it.
100, focus, merged.
Okay, inside the range gates, we'll give it a little more.
100,
And missile away. Fire two at once, just in case he manages to spoof one of them. And because they are kind of crap.
100, focus, bra, 072,
Case in point.
100 at 30,000.
God knows how that happened. Right, well I'm going to finish him with the gun.
Focus, bra, 072, for 110 at 30,000, flanking.
Don't know why they detonated so far off him.
Radio check, please.
Loud and clear.
Focus. Uzi, 1-1. Request bogey dope.
Zilla at Takumi, heading to taxi to 12.
226, 440 at 17,000, flanking. 100, focus, bra,
Empire 1-1, ready to take off runway 06.
17,000, flanking.
Is that friendly behind me or enemy? What the fuck is that? I assume it's friendly. There's no enemies being reported around here. Yeah, friendly F5, okay. I suppose she could be, you never know.
Focus. 100. Request bogey dope.
Oh no. MiG-23s. I want to shoot stuff, but I don't want to shoot MiG-23s. Unless somebody else is distracting them. Because they can kill me a hell of a lot further out than I can kill them.
Takumi, going to take off on 1 to Takumi.
Uzi, 1-1, focus.
See, I bet that A-10 was on SRS, but he's probably on the wrong frequency. This is the air frequency, not the ground frequency. And everyone's using it for fucking ATC. Like, come on.
Focus. 100. Request bogey dope. Now AWACS won't even speak to me.
Focus, bra, 310, 450 at 10,000, flanking. 100, focus, bra, 294, for 130 at 25,000 knots.
Focus. Uzi, 1-1. Request bogey dope.
Uzi, 1-1, focus, bra, 293, 460 at 8,000, gold.
Zilla cleared 1 to Takumi.
Okay, put the aircraft in recovery mode, just let it fly itself for a while. Still 46 miles out. Skedaddle, it's up here. Wait, no. Yeah, no, that's Skedaddle. Okay, so the A-10's taken back off. I have no idea who that was. This guy maybe. Yoilon? Is there anyone else in an A-10 at the moment? Yeah, some other guy. Player.
100, Bra 249.
Well, I got a pretty
at
decent
15,000
view of him at least. Should make for an interesting clip. I mean, to be fair, she does look pretty strong.
Bra 122 for 100 at 23,000 knots.
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
100.
Oh, he's still 70 miles away.
Bra,
And he's heading north, it looks like.
Blackout 1-1.
At 20.
Taking the active, I'm securing 12.
He's really belting away as well, heading southwest. Or correction, northwest, I think. What was his heading? Jeez, I can't even remember.
Focus
Brain is
100.
on strike tonight.
Request bogey dope.
100. Focus.
Now he's going
290 for 60
east.
at 26,000 knots.
Maybe he's engaged with someone he's turning a lot. Who knows? Who knows? There are a couple guys up ahead. Yeah, he's probably getting engaged.
100. Focus. Bra 291 450 at 23,000 knots.
Focus Uzi 1-1. Request bogey dope.
Uzi 11. Focus. Bra 071 460 at 24,000 knots.
So that'll be Sochi down there.
100. Focus. Bra 248 450 at 12,000 knots. 100. Focus. Bra 294 445
Says
at 17,000.
a Hornet and a Harrier. Oh, he might be attacking the tanker maybe, or they might be attacking the tanker because it's a 4-ship. They're up this way, like up around
Focus Uzi
Collapse
1-1. Request bogey dope.
So they might have, if I'm lucky, already fired off all their R-23s or R-24s or whatever it is they're carrying, their long-range missiles, and then I can slip in close. Because in close, I can actually dogfight a MiG-23 reasonably well.
100. Focus. Pop-up group 126 for 110.
38 miles, and they're just still left to my nose here.
100. Focus. Pop-up group 300 440 at 2,500 gold.
Take control of the aircraft back off the recovery mode.
100. Focus. Bra 244 450 at 15,000 flanking.
No, I'm definitely not the guy that does the charity thing. Definitely not.
100. Focus. Bra 298 for 180 at 35,000 flanking. 100. Focus. Bra
Still a bit far out for the radar, but I might as well turn it on here.
At 35,000 flanking. 100. Focus. Bra 298 for 35 at 13,000 knots. 100. Focus. Bra 095 for 100 at 28,000 knots. 100. Focus. Bra 095 for 110 at 21,000 knots. 100. Focus. Bra 101 for 130 at 14,000 flanking.
Looks like the Harrier got shot down.
100. Focus. Bra
303, 25 miles. He should be appearing on the radar screen reasonably soon. Oh, except for the fact I'm miles above him.
Focus. Bra 104.
So I'm just gonna Hit the deck.
Flanking. 100. Focus.
241, 5x5.
02 for 130 at 11,000. Flanking. 103.
And radar to low altitude mode.
103 for 130 at 24,000. Flanking.
Friendly off the left.
100. Focus.
That'll probably be that Hornet.
Uzi 1-1. Request bogey dope.
Bit of a freeze there, DCS.
Uzi 1-1. Focus. Bra 275 for
Focus 1-0-0. Request bogey dope.
136. So he's off my nose somewhere. In fact, I think I see a speck.
100. Focus. Bra 071 for 120 at 30,000. Flanking. 100. Focus. Bra 300 for 100.
I definitely see a
Uzi
speck.
1-1. Request bogey
Two
dope.
specks.
Uzi 1-1. Focus. Bra.
Focus 1-0-0. Request bogey dope.
Can't tell which is what. Got a friendly off the right, off my nose. But what is this? Is that a friendly or is that a MiG-23? Try and catch him up. Oh, no, that's a parachute. That's what that is. 193 for 32 miles. So they're behind me now. I see. So one just got shot down in front of me, and the other two are behind. Down this way. Probably running from that Hornet. Ah, there's another Hornet engaging. I see.
174 for 35
Might bag them both.
6,000. Flanking.
Disappointed if he does. I'd like to get one of them.
110 for 130 at 16,000. Flanking.
7-4 for 35.
100. Focus. Bra 120 for 110 at
Focus 1-0-0. Request bogey dope.
100. Focus. Bra 171 for 30 at 3,000 hot.
Focus Uzi 1-1. Request bogey dope.
Uzi 1-1. Focus. Bra 079 for 35 at 19,000 hot.
Focus 1-0-0. Request bogey dope.
100. Focus. Bra 161 for 26 at 5,000. Flanking. 100. Focus. Bra 069 for 110 at
Zilla on final to 12 Zakumi.
I'm going to burner again to try and catch up to this guy, close the distance a little.
Pop-up group 113 for 100 at 3,000. Flanking. 100. Focus. Pop-up group 096 for 100 at 11,000. Flanking.
1-0-0. Request bogey dope.
100. Focus. Bra 151 for 18 at 5,000. Cool.
Who's that?
100, focus, pop-up group 108, 490 at 2,500 knots.
What just killed my engine?
100,
Okay, air starter switch.
100
Ignition.
at 40,000 flanking.
Must have left it in burner for too long.
100, focus.
While that ignites, we're still catching up to him.
130 at 35,000 knots. 100, focus. Bra 0.
Okay, we've got the engine back.
110
So we'll be
at
straight into burner.
35,000 knots. 100, focus. Pop-up group 105, 480 at 3,000 knots.
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
100, focus.
Is he still here?
055 for 100 at 23,000.
Did he crash? What's going on?
Focus 100. Request bogey dope.
Nope, there he is, off the nose still. I just lost him in the clutter.
Focus. Bra 058 for 100 at 35,000.
Oh, I can see him. That speck right there.
Focus. Pop-up group 101 480 at 2,000.
Directly off the nose and above me. How am I for fuel? Oh, way too low to be in burner.
Bra 058 for 120 at 35,000 knots. 100, focus. Bra 278
Okay, I'm gonna try and close the range a bit.
at 19,000 flanking.
Might have to push it back into burner for just a moment to get the range. Missiles away and back out of burner. Didn't see where they went. Oh shit, there he is.
Bra 059.
What on earth is he doing?
At 22,000 knots. 100, focus. Bra
Just cruising along with his wings
170
fully out.
18,000 knots.
200 knots. Is there something wrong with his plane? Has he lost the engine? He's not smoking. And for a MiG-23 to not have smoke trailing, it would either have to be in burner, which he's not because he's not going very fast, or his engine's died on him. That might be the case. Oh no, he is smoking. Okay. Weird. Very weird. And I'm very low, so I'm gonna watch my altitude.
061 for 110 at 24,000 knots. 100, focus. Pop-up group 098 470 at 2,000 knots.
Secure me traffic, blackout 11, taking the active runway collision, Vampire 11, taking off runway 06.
At 1,500 knots.
Okay, I need some trim.
100, focus. Bra 006 for 110 at 25,000 cold. 100, focus.
Is runway 12 cleared?
There he goes.
For 100 at 19,000 knots.
Negative, I'm taking off. Not a problem, I'll fly around.
100, focus.
I've taken off runway 12. 12 is clear, blackout 11 out.
25,000 knots. 100, focus. Bra 064 490 at 30,000 flanking.
Go land at Gudauda. And I think once I land, I'll call it there.
100,
Take a break.
Bra 043 for 110.
So, had some success, but I've been kind of sketchy today. A lot of stupid mistakes and bad flying.
Focus. Bra 070 for 110.
So hopefully next stream I won't have the same issues. I had some technical issues with the game too, so.
100. Focus.
Miles. And that is runway 15.
At 20,000. Flanking. 100. Focus. Bra 06.
Focus. Uzi 1-1. Request bogey dope.
Uzi 1-1. Focus. Bra 314. 440 at 35,000. Flanking. Focus. Bra 056. 450.
Get out of traffic, Circus 14, currently 50 miles west of the aerodrome at 10,000 feet. We'll be coming in to join a right base for runway 15. Get out. And I'll rebroadcast the same thing over the other frequency.
70 at
Get out of traffic, Circus 14, currently about 12 miles west of the aerodrome, 10,000 feet. We'll be joining right base for runway 15.
24,000. Flanking. Enfield 1-1. Focus. Bra 006. 418 at 17,000 knots.
I'm being locked by an SU-33. Shit.
100. Focus. Bra 040. 4100.
Oh, don't freeze DCS.
14,000. Flanking.
Disregard previous, I'm putting this thing down as quickly as possible. There's an SU-33 here.
Focus. Bra 300. 4120 at 24,000 knots. 100. Focus. Pop-up group 066. 440 at 9,000. Flanking. 100.
Enfield 1-1. Request bogey dope.
120 at 23,000 knots. Enfield 1-1. Focus. Bra 03342 at 6,000 knots.
And that's the last of my countermeasures.
100. Focus. Bra 354 4100
Just
at
double check no one's sitting on the runway. Okay, there's an A-10 taking off, but that's fine.
450 at
Enfield
13,000
1-1.
knots.
Request bogey dope.
Still on final to 1-2.
Field 1-1. Focus. Bra 05247 at 12,000 knots.
What the fuck was that? Did I just take a missile? Oh shit, he's right up my ass, I think. Yes, he is. Holy fuck.
Enfield 1-1. Request bogey dope.
100. Enfield 1-1.
And now I've lost my electric power to my gun
054
sight.
at 23,000 knots.
Holy shit. Good thing our air defense is shooting at him, hey. Be advised, there is an SU-33 directly over Doubter. It just shot me while I was on landing approach, so if you're nearby, watch out.
Focus. Bra 067 445 at
Big crash.
Copy, I've got rocket 80 broadcasting on 266.
This guy's sitting on my tail.
Mate, broadcasting on 266, please go to 254 or 251.
I don't think I'm going to be able to recover this one. Lost my engine. Might be able to set down here in this field. I'm going to just ditch the canopy. Narrowly missed that power line because I didn't even see it. That was a bit rougher than I'd like. But it worked.
Sochi traffic, priest inbound for landing runway 06.
2 cleared 1-2 Sakumi.
So he shot out basically my entire tail, which explains a few things. And then the rest of that was damage I took during the crash landing, I think. But I made it down. So I think that's as good a note as any to end the stream on. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully next time I'm a little less out of it. But in any case, I will catch you next time. I'm just going to see who else is on, so I can pass you along to somebody else. Apparently, nobody. So I'm probably going to just start auto-hosting The Joy of Painting with Bob Ross. So if you want to watch that, you can hang around. But otherwise, yeah, nobody's on, it would seem. Except a Russian World of Tanks player I used to watch like 5 or 6 years ago. So. Oop, what am I doing? Sorry, I'm a bit clumsy today. That's not what I wanted to press. Twitch mobile app is hot garbage. And I managed to miss whatever that notification was. I assume a follow. Thanks. Sorry, the Twitch mobile app, which I used to read chat and alerts, is basically useless. And my chatbot, for whatever reason, even though I told it to, is not putting alerts in chat either. But yeah, I will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for being patient.